Alright, time to abandon my mouse here. Yes, so it is time at long last to try out our new favorite toy. I don't have enough mana to cast it. It takes 5 mana. That's telekinesis. I don't want telekinesis. I want this spell right here. Seriously? Come on. There we go. Okay, okay. Good evening, Darkra. Good fast travel time. That's nice.
Greetings. May you return in one piece.
Man, this game is so good. This is the best ERPG ever made. Wait, DOS 2 exists. Never mind.
Greetings. I see. Time will attend to the rest.
Right, right. Well, shoot. I was sort of hoping I'd get another one of those scrolls. Hello, Trihexia. Good morning, Sean.
Greetings.
Satyrus sent me.
Ah, come here. I've already been informed. Here, take these potions. They're potions of all kinds. Now go and bring us the focus stones. These artifacts are our only hope.
Good morning, Bladeville.
Greetings, magician.
I am Riordian, the alchemist. I gather you want a potion?
Sure.
Your goods.
Why not? You do sell these. These are kind of cheap, too. Ball lightning. So, okay. I did a little reading ahead. Excuse me, good afternoon. And almost every walkthrough seems to think that at a certain point of the game, you really probably should start thinking about being a mage. Now, I haven't been thinking about being a mage, but maybe I should think about being a mage. So, I'm gonna start thinking about being a mage. Even though we can't join the fire mages at this point. I mean, Frost is objectively the best spec. Fire is fun. Arcane is fantastic. So I suppose that answers it. Okay, really? Is there no dude to refill my recall? Because if there's it, I'm going to unload that.
Hello? Let me pass!
Okay. Which expansion has my favorite mage? I mean, Warp Within. Easy answer. After that, probably Pandaria. No, but yes. Yes, he did. He is very focused, you might say. I swear there was a thing about getting new scrolls. Yeah, I actually enjoyed a lot of classes in Pandaria. Especially Warlock, which was in a very good place then. And Paladin, ditto. Maybe this guy. You're named.
Greetings.
Who are you?
I'm Torloff. I was involved in a mutiny as mate of a royal warship. It wasn't such a good idea. The greater part of the crew was on the captain's side. That's how I came to be here.
Well, thanks for your life story, I guess. Yeah, what's funny is all three Warlocks were really in a good place in Pandaria. Now, they are now again. But in Pandaria, you could be a tank Warlock, You could be a single pet Super Doom Nuke Warlock. You could be a Warlock with no pet at all who could tank because you had innate health regen. And you could be a Warlock who would absolutely just chip or shred enemies down with dozens of dots. It was fun. Hello, Taboda. Thanks for walking, because he's not giving me a replacement scroll. Actually, you know what? While we're here, since I am going to kind of commit to this. How far into the game am I? Well, honestly, it kind of felt like we were approaching the end of the, like, the 2/3 mark or whatever. But it turns out we've got tons of stuff still to do, so... Yeah, that was discouraging, seeing how much of the game is still left out of us. We'll see how long it actually takes. It's hard to gauge based on, like, glancing through a walkthrough. You have already seen pretty much all of it, Trihexia.
Hello.
I'd like to become a magician.
We cannot afford to spread our knowledge among our enemies. We will not even consider instructing you unless you prove your loyalty to us.
Right.
I need more magic power.
I can help you to increase your power.
Well... Let's do 10. See how that feels right now.
May I pass through here? May I pass through here?
No, you may not pass. So it looks like there's no... Oh, there's the circle spells. Here we go. This is what I need.
May I pass through here?
Can I help you? Okay, so it looks like I can't actually raise my spells yet because I need to talk to Sartoris, and he's currently being like, hey. But he's the guy who actually raises our circles.
Keep it to yourself. He don't need to know it.
Yeah, we have enough money for the armor, but it's not available for sale until Chapter 4, which we are on the verge of. Okay, so let's... Okay, hang on. I swear there's a thing about getting a new scroll. Let's see if I can find this. According to this, he'll just give you a new... Let's see if we can just make that happen. Hang on. Because I really don't want to walk through this again. That's a good question, Plaintival. I don't know. I am only level 15. Hi, Esmeralda Star.
Let's talk. Hang on.
Yeah, some people.
You know, I don't actually know. I didn't play Hunter in Pandaria. I can tell you the time in which Hunter was basically an RTS character in BC. I was actually the main tank of our guild on a Hunter in BC for a while. Yes, that's kind of what I'm thinking. We might be under level. It's kind of hard to gauge. Okay, so here's Sartoris. Maybe I have to go through the quest prompts first. So, here.
I found a focus in the Troll Canyon.
That's a start. You're doing well. There are still 3 focused. Now go and look out. I see you've used up the teleportation scroll.
Here we go.
Here, take a new one.
Cool. Okay, so let's just hold off on those other turn-ins so we can get new scrolls, and we're out of here. We only have 1 spell right now.
Greetings.
But this guy offered a spell. I saw that.
Greetings.
And that spell is Ball Lightning. Interesting. It's expensive as hell. Jesus, 900. Let's hold off on that until we have our armor, because we probably want armor. More than literally anything else. This spell smokes of blood. That's probably not even a joke. But yeah, near as I can tell, once we've purchased the last armor from this guy, which we will do as soon as we finish this quest, money will stop having as much value to us, so we might as well start dumping that on things like buying spells. Speaking of buying things. Oh. Check that there while we're at it. And that. And that. Good morning, Ebo. I'm getting drunk. Oh, yeah. Macaroon fast. Because everything's all blurry. Oh, man, it's going so well. I can't wait for Lefty to stop me and say, hey, go be a slave, and I'll have to kill him again.
I doubt it's ever.
Or that could happen.
You have to watch what you tell people.
This game, I swear. All right, where am I going? Hang on, let me pull up my through here. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Right. Okay. Listen. All right, now we got it going on. There we go. Wet. Moving so fast, it's hard to navigate. Money is money. You never know. I might need a bunch for my mage ascension. What qualifies you to join the mages college? Well, I'm really good with an axe. You're hired, sir. Your first spell is Endless Destruction. Ooh, I like that one. What's it do? It tickles your enemies until they beg you for death. Right, see. Do you have anything else slightly less dumb? No. At least not for your little peasant. Okay, good enough. Yes, but endless torture, it just doesn't have the same ring to it, you know? Endless torture, that just sounds morbid. Ugh. Wait, seriously, it's good. I want to join the mages. That'll be 2,000 gold. Oh. I have to buy my way in. Yes. We have expenses. Sure. Okay, that way, I guess. Yeah, let's grab a save. No reason. I mean, the mages being the economic powerhouse make a weird amount of sense. Just think about them casting stuff that doesn't involve killing people, and all of a sudden that'll line up. What's your superpower? Well, we can purify water. Would you like potable water at will? Potable, portable water. I mean, we've talked about this over in WoW. In lore, I've always liked to think that the teleportation hubs are more like bus stations. Or train stations might be a better way to put that. Listen, I could really use 8 hours of sleep tonight. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Here, use this scroll on yourself and call me in the morning. Thank you, thank you. Here's $1,000. Okay. Oh shoot, I'm stuck. Oh god. Accept. Exactly, von Falkenstein. Now you're catching on. I suppose really it would be portable technical water, but let's not get into that. Most people don't even know what that means. Can't move. Can't move. Wow, I love it when I can't move. And you're probably thinking, oh, you get stun locked? No, the controls just stop working periodically. That's right, WoW players have more familiarity with public transit than people who live in the United States. I'm telling you, Mr. Red would love this game. He'd be like, oh god, this game is so crap, and then he'd keep playing it. Suppose I can't say anything. I've been saying that for 3 days now. I'm still playing it. Listen, Evo, you have to think of economic interactions like a war. It's all about winning. Not about long-term sustainability. Not about making money. Not about having a lavish lifestyle that you can then enjoy the fruits of your labor. It's just about winning. Oh man, I'm enjoying this game so much, Darkrai. This is truly the best game ever made. You know, I should look up some reviews of this game and see how, you know, amusing they are. So, one of the Gothic things the Gothic series does, I shouldn't say the series, one of the things the game does that I assume the series does, is it does good consequence world building. In other words, you know how in fiction a lot of times there's someone's like, I have the ability to summon water at will. And then, like, it never does anything with that, even though the power to make water would be extremely useful. So near as I could tell, you know, Gothic bypasses that. So to quite a minute, an offhand comment about the mages being economic powerhouses because they make wine and cheese. And I started thinking about that, and that led to the discussion about WoW, and basically mages having more practical everyday uses than flinging fireballs, right? That's really what that boils down to. Apparently, I'm completely wrong, so ignore me. So I take back all of the praise I just gave the game. But that's what started the logic chain. And yeah, we were comparing that to public transit. All right. Decent graphics, well-developed storyline. A great amount of replayability, as each time through the game could yield different experiences with different choices. Please tell me you only played Chapter 1 without actually saying it. The awkward interface does not detract from the overall enjoyment of the game. Citation needed. The game would please any role-playing fan looking for a great story to involve them for some time. That sentence is even worse when you break it down. Think about that for a moment. Like, really think about that for a sec. This game would please role-playing fans looking for a great story to involve them for some time. In other words, here's a book that's going to take you too long to get through. You'll also notice that not a single thing in there mentioned anything about gameplay other than the awkward interface does not detract from the enjoyment of the game. Which, again, citation needed. But I know. It's IGN. I clown on IGN for a reason. Yeah, IGN has never put out good reviews in its entire existence. That's the joke. Ooh, mead. Or beer, rather. In 2001, I thought they got paid anything. Especially for a game coming out of a company no one's ever heard of. I don't even know who published this over here in the States. If anybody. Yeah, they were paid in exposure. No, I haven't roasted my 100 meat yet. Was there a pan there? I wasn't even looking. There's a pot. Can we stew anything? Nope. Okay, whatever. Does meat go bad? Thank God, no. I mean, it is something on my to-do list. I do need to sit and cook, like... God, what are we up to now? 108 meat, I think is what that says. G-Cat, who I've never heard of. Or THQ Nordic, which obviously is extremely recent, since THQ Nordic didn't even exist until THQ imploded. Sure, whatever. Spoilers for Peacemaker Season 2. Coming from the narrative. Orcs. Of course, it's orcs. Okay. New plan. Be cool, bro? We are not cool. Oh, he fell into a pit. He fell into a pit, too. It's nice knowing you guys. God, now I can't unhear it, but thanks. Let's see. Lockpick, sword, money, arrows. Firebolt spell. We've seen orcs be, like, British. We've seen them be African. We've seen them be German. Have we ever seen Spanish orcs? I'm just saying, there's some potential there. Maybe in 5th edition. You know, I'd love to kill you guys, but you're out of my pay range. Yeah, the orcish bard who uses a Spanish guitar. And they have like this epic rap out. I was just debating. I do have plenty of arrows on me. Let's go ahead and save. I've successfully done this. Let's hang on. Whoa there. Whoa there, guys. You stay down there where you belong. In the pit. Oh, that's already equipped. Right, there we go. Okay, so... Am I not hitting them? I think I'm doing so little damage, it's not penetrating their armor. Okay. Hang on. I just saved, so, did something. Yeah. You really want to get out of that pit for some reason. What's wrong, guys? Do you like being in the pit? Now they're just running in circles. Oh, hang on. They're trying to jump out again. Oh, shoot. And we're dead. Okay. Do me a favor, then. Please don't actually break your keyboard. I mean, you can if you want. It's your keyboard, but like, there are alternatives. I'm just saying. You want the squishy thing. Arrgh. So I'm gonna just walk away from those guys because they're out of my pay range. Let's consult our extremely in-depth map here, shall we? It's actually a map of the whole overworld, I think. It's kind of hard to tell. Look, like I said, it's your keyboard, you know. Just, you know, make sure you have... Make sure you have another one. Get another one or something. Okay, so this is back here. Hang on, where is that now? I need to take a snapshot of this thing again so I can stop referencing this dumb thing. Hang on, hang on. Okay, where the hell are we? No, this is about right. Where's the... Oh, no, I see it. Okay, that's really frustrating. Alright, whatever. So let's go this way. Yep, I see it. I see it. This, where we just were was actually very close to where I wanted to be. But it looks like it's on the other side of a hill or a mountain or something. So we gotta go the long way around. Whatever, we got some potions, and I guess that counts for something. Speaking of. Here's the bridge. This is riveting gameplay right here. I'm never going to stop making fun of the backtracking. Ever. It's never happening. Okay, now, according to this map, this road should branch at some point. I don't see it branching. In fact, the road has stopped. Maybe it means this? Sure, we'll call this a road. Yeah, sure, whatever. There's a lot of dinosaurs. Okay. Just in case we need money, you never know. Magic is expensive. Potions might be expensive. I don't know. We've got expenses, okay? Oh, you think that's bad? You missed the harpies earlier. I actually gave a negative for the harpies because it was so bad. And I sat by that. It was awful. That's not even worth doing. Oh, shoot. Pull your weapon. Pull your weapon. Pull your weapon. Can't move. Can't move. Can't move. Oh, God, I got physicsed. Jesus Christ. Yeah, for those of you who didn't catch that, what happened there was because the mob moved into my hitbox, I couldn't do most commands. All I could do was back up. And admittedly, the moment I saw that, I should have backed up, but I didn't really notice until I was already getting eaten that he was there. Oh yeah, by the way, that's actually related to another problem. I should give a negative for this. See, when enemies get into your hitbox, they don't need to do their full animation to attack you. And enemies, if they have a free line to attack you, will do so the moment they can. Which means if an enemy gets in your hitbox, they will then attack, 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 rapid fire with no delay or animation or anything. So if you're wondering why my health just kind of goes away sometimes, that's why. Okay. I know that there's infinite death waiting for me just around the corner here. Hello, Mr. Death. Hey, another thing you may or may not have noticed is that every now and again when I'm going to loot, I'll just walk forward instead. That's because I'm holding down action and hitting forward, which is how you loot. However, you have to be stopped for about a second before it actually works. So if I'm a little bit too fast because I'm trying to speed up looting because it takes a million years, then I'll just move forward instead of stopping to loot. It's really frustrating. Okay. Oh, that's a dude.
Greetings. My friend Lester from the swamp camp told me about your great deeds there. I am impressed. You've become very strong.
I do my best.
Ah, yes. Always modest, aren't you?
I don't know if I would qualify what I am at this point of the game as strong.
I met Gorn.
Really? Where?
By the old ruined monastery by the sea. The two of us searched it for treasures.
I'm sure he'll tell me all about it when we meet again.
Or I could kill you now.
What are you doing here?
There is an ancient ring of stone not far from here. In its center lies the entrance to an underground vault.
Some sort of tomb?
Yes, something like that. There is something in that tomb that I'd like to have.
I'm looking for a focus stone. It must be here somewhere.
That almost sounds as if we were both looking for something in the same place.
Yeah.
I have a letter from the Magicians of Water.
Ah, very good. I'll give it to Caristo. When you are back in the new camp, the Magicians of Water will surely reward you for your efforts.
Why don't you go down into the tomb and get what you're looking for?
Oh, that's a long story. I'd have to go a long way back to explain.
Go ahead. I'm in no hurry.
All right, after the creation of the magic barrier which imprisons us all, one of the magicians sealed a magic artifact down there.
It's not a very long story.
Is this artifact one of the 5 focus stones?
Exactly. So you already know the story of the 5 focus stones?
Don't tell me you're after the focus stone as well.
No, I'm not interested in the focus stone. I'm looking for an orcish talisman.
Only me alone. That scene was great.
The artifact was sealed away?
Yes, a powerful spell protects it. The first grave robber trying to swipe the focus will be cursed and doomed to an existence as a restless undead. We'll have to protect the tomb from other grave robbers.
How can you get past that curse?
There will be no need for that now. Some years ago, an ore baron out pleasure hunting for orcs was careless enough to enter the tomb. Now he is the guard of the treasures down there.
Okay.
What about that talisman?
I believe its former owner used it to defend himself against angry orcs. If I'm right, the talisman may be of great use.
Or
We should seek out the tomb together. You get the talisman, and I'll have the focus stone.
All right, but there is one little problem.
A problem?
Yes, the guard down there in the tomb.
Can't he be cut into handy little pieces?
That wouldn't be too easy. He seems to be extremely resistant against the effects of normal weapons.
Let me guess, you already got a plan, right?
Well, I have a plan, but I can't carry it out on my own.
Tell me.
I have a spell scroll with a very powerful spell here. The spell will destroy all the undead who fall under it.
Then it should be child's play to take out the tomb.
Well, not quite. The guard is not on his own any longer. Probably later grave robbers who were no more successful than he was. I went down there once and I was nearly killed. One man on his own cannot do much there.
Give me the spell scroll and we'll do it together.
Good, very good. I hoped you would say that. However, we only have one spell scroll. Use it for the guard. The other undead can be defeated in normal fights as well.
I see. Well, which way leads to the Ring of Stone?
Follow me.
okay, that's that. Yeah, I noticed all these guys are just already buddies with each other. Cross-faction, no less. Yeah, take a drink anytime Gothic guy says anything badly. Okay, everyone's dead.
Here we are. The tunnel here leads directly to the tomb.
Then let's go and visit the guard.
Hang on. Let's get... Oh, I can smoke a blunt. Oh, yeah. Or however people act when they're high. Okay. Skellies with an axe. This should be fun. Oh my god, that's a lot of skeletons. You got this, Milton. Oh, okay. Hammered it. Whoops. Not now, Diego. Why, yes, this is the greatest ERPG of its era, Eva. No, you might even say nothing else comes close. Okay, slightly closer save. Yes, robots have their use. It's not in voice acting. And dead. Shoot, forgot to. Hammered it. I actually do not. Oh no, I have basic maces. That's true. I'll try that in a sec. First, let's try the other thing. Harrison Ford. Look, everyone in Germany loves Harrison Ford. We all know this. Just get him in front of me there. No reason. That did not do a lot. That did, like, nothing at all. Holy crap. Okay. So hang on, buddy. Just hold in there. Just do what you got. Maze here. Does not seem to be doing appreciably more damage. Makes sense, because it's like a 10 damage maze. Although he is tanking really well right now. Accept that. Well, there's two possible answers there, Evo. Either they were thinking, this is a perfect way to increase the difficulty, or they weren't thinking about it at all. I'll let you guess what my guess is there. Oh, there's still one alive. I almost guarantee you that the way that it handles spawns was something they just didn't think about. It's just a consequence of how they did the chapter spawns, and, well, whatever. Live with it. Okay. Oh. People for ethical treatment of LLMs? No, I'm down with just, like, abusing, destroying, and killing LLMs left and right, so... Let's do it. People for the killing of LLMs. Who's with me? So there's the dude. He is a slow boy, isn't he? Oh, okay. Not as slow as I'd like. Just go rob him here. Or not. Oh my god. Okay. You keep him busy, Milton. Right back. I gotta find that scroll you gave me. Because the game doesn't pause when you pull up the menu. Look, it's completely ethical to kill Geth. We all know this. Oh, there it is. There it is. Found it, found it. Okay. Jesus, that's a death sound.
Good. You have the talisman.
Here, take it. That was our deal.
Thank you, my friend. I never forget anybody who helped me. I'll go back to the old camp. Perhaps we'll meet there.
I agree with you, actually, you know. Like, really, I do. Imagine if instead of having to fight like a bunch of skeletons, I fight one skeleton, but that fight's, you know, actually a challenge. I just think I'd find that more interesting personally. Money, money. I don't have the key for this. I literally just looted a key off that guy. Alright, hang on. So, LL. R. Whatever. Slip. Money. And some potions. Listen, he's my buddy. He'd never talk down to me. Alright, let's lock that in. And let's go get some frickin' armor. Who's with me? I do appreciate the near instantaneous load times. Debate. Do I have a place I could sleep in the new camp? Like, I joined the new camp, but I don't have a house here. Unlike the old camp. Where I have a bed inside of a wall. I guess qualifies as a house. How about here? Can I just
Hey,
sit?
you!
Yep.
Make yourself scarce.
Okay. Well, you could do that, Mr. Red, when you play this game, but only if you actually finish that page. It's okay. You've got this. Envision the words on the screen. Slowly materialize them in your mind's eye. And then write up a bunch of gibberish and edit it later. It is a time-honored tradition. Okay, looks like I can just sleep here. Sleep. Actually, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that strategy. One of the most common strategies any writer will tell you is just write. Just get the words on the page. If you lose momentum, it's a bad thing, and you really can always go back and edit and re-edit as much as you need to. But if you don't have those words on the page, the whole project just stalls.
That won't happen.
If you think.
Yeah, there was a time.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Okay, so let's grab a save. It's daytime, we have Mana back. Let's turn in.
Greetings.
Hi.
I found a focus in the mountain fort.
Good. That's the second focus stone you've brought us. We're getting closer and closer to our target. Be brave and fetch the 2 remaining focus stones. I see you've used up the teleportation scroll. Here, take a new one.
Is it just me or does he sound a lot like a voice actor from KOTOR?
I found a focus in the ruined monastery. Gorn the mercenary was there. He gave me a hand in searching.
Unbelievable. Now we have 4 focus stones altogether. There's only one more missing. Then we'll have them all. You've already done our community a great service. Get the last focus stone, and we'll soon be able to free ourselves.
Yeah, except we're nowhere. Okay, so I just glanced ahead in the walkthrough, right? And it says, and I quote, before delivering the last focus stone, you can go to the old camp and murder everyone but Scorpio. You don't have to, but it'll make your life easier later on. What do you think? Should we do it? Should we go try to depopulate the old camp? Whoops. Should we knock things over? Sorry about the noise. Yeah, it'll probably take forever. That's the reason I'm hesitating here. And it is metagaming. It is following a walkthrough for whatever reason. They are Nazis, and they do deserve to die. I don't really feel bad about that. Like, we're freeing the women there. That's what we're really doing. What makes them the Nazis? They're Nazis. Oh, I know how the women got there. The kingdom outside isn't exactly innocent in all this. I mean, the kingdom outside is what maintains Gomez and his situation. I'm looking at Gomez's stash here. Let's see. I'm just curious if this is actually worth bothering with. So if we rob Gomez, and this is pretty much our chance to do it right now, we will get a bunch of skins, some extracts, some stuff, Amulet of Spiritual Power, Amulet of Stone Skin. That's actually a pretty nice armor amulet. Bunch of food, tons of food. Some money, about 500 money. Some weapons, more stuff, more stuff. 3 rings. Ring of flame protection, ring of weapon protection, ring of fire protection. More stuff, more stuff, more stuff. More stuff, more stuff. It's a lot of stuff. 9,000 coins, which as a reminder are worth nothing. That's actually funny. That's a bit of a haul, but honestly, I'm not super tempted by any of that. That mostly just feels like general treasure, which would have been more useful like 2 days ago. So, fine. Moving on.
I found a focus under the Ring of Stone.
Brilliant. Now we have all 5 focus stones. Your deeds are invaluable to our camp. Be assured of my eternal gratitude. Go to Riordan now. He'll give you something for your immense efforts. Speak to Kronos, the keeper of the ore as well. He'll give you another gift from our community.
Okay, Riordan.
May you
and
return
Kronos. Let's go talk to those 2 people really quick. Is that guy dancing while on fire? Just curious. That's an interesting approach. That's also something Oblivion did, although not a lot of people knew that about Oblivion for a while there. One of the first mods I ever got for Oblivion was the item scaler.
Greetings.
No, it was the item scaler. Sorry, it was the quest leveler. It was an object in your inventory that would run a script to check for any scaling weapons or equipment in your gear, and then level them up to your current level. So there was no detriment to doing quests early, in other words.
Satyrus said you had a reward for me?
Ah, come here, come here. Our spiritual leader has told me about your heroic deeds. All the people in the camp, no, the whole colony, are deeply indebted to you. Take this as a modest reward for all your efforts.
Well, I don't know what you gave me because it just says 20 items received, but thanks for whatever that was.
I thought that would have been clarified a long time ago. That wasn't very clever. That... there was a time. That won't happen again.
It was obvious that there would be trouble. Wasn't very
Hello.
clever.
Yeah, give me a reward.
I've passed the message on.
Ah, good. Here's a small reward for your efforts.
200 ore is a small reward.
Satyrus said you had a reward for me.
As the keeper of the ore, I'd like to give you a small portion of our ore for your great deeds on behalf of the camp. I hope you'll make as good use of it as we do.
I didn't even see how much it was, but sure, thanks.
I want to acquire...
See, do you have any spells? I forgot to check earlier. He does. He has several spells. Ooh, okay, so he has healing, ice block, light, ball of lightning, hang on, ice bolt. Healing is second circle, so I actually can't cast that. It was 1,000 ore. Thank you. I might go ahead and buy some spells here, just some basic stuff.
Shouldn't believe everything I hear.
Those two.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
I thought that'd be cleared up ages ago.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
So, do you like swords? I got swords.
Some people never learn.
Thanks for the
May
swords.
I pass?
May I pass here?
Let's talk about something else instead.
I love the way they say that. I really do.
There was a time when things would have gone
Let's see, so now we have ice bolts, teleport, and that's kind of it actually, because we can't cast healing yet.
never learned.
Maybe.
Oh wow, I actually can't equip ice bolt either.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Okay, never mind.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's strange. Anyone else having Takoida's problem?
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
As Lord knows, Twitch likes to get worse on almost a monthly basis at this point. Twitch, like, look. Twitch.
Very probably right.
I know you're really busy sucking Bezos' dick, but I need you to stop for 5 seconds and actually put in some good interface design. I know it's difficult. You're going to have to revert all those changes you've made over the last couple of years.
Greetings.
Can you blast the ore mound now?
We now have all the artifacts we need to fulfill our plan. But the barrier was created by 12 magicians. There are not enough magicians in the circle of water to control the powerful energies and to guide them onto the right course.
What can we do?
I'm aware that you've already done much for our community. We owe you greatly, but in the interest of all the inhabitants of the colony, I need to ask one more favor of you.
Okay.
One more favor?
Yes, go to the old camp. and try to win some of the Magicians of the Circle of Fire for our cause.
Magicians of fire? Why should they want to give up their easy life? The destruction of the barrier would rob them of their powerful position.
That is the exact reason why you must accomplish this mission. You know people from all the camps of the colony. Remind the Magicians of Fire of the old times, when we studied the arts of magic together.
Okay.
All right then, I'll try to convince the Magicians of Fire, but I can't promise anything. It seems nearly impossible to me.
You must try. If you do not succeed in this, there is only one other, just one...
One what?
Forget it. You must succeed. Here, take this magic rune. Hand it over to Coristo, the High Magician of the Circle of Fire, as a sign of our trust. With this, he can teleport into this room without passing the guards, anytime he wants. I hope that it will convince our former friends of our good intentions.
So you're saying I now have a teleport here.
May you return in one piece.
Oh, chapter 4. Let's go get our frickin' armor. Armor! Woo!
Must be something about that story after.
Same old story. Yeah, there must be something about
Just think we might even be halfway through the game by now. Oh god. Alright, you're not Lee. Where's Lee?
Yeah, people always talk.
Hello.
Well, there was a time when things would have gone
Okay. Where's Lee?
rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
You're kidding me. I'm finally in chapter 4 and Lee has vanished on me.
Have to watch what you tell people.
It's the same story every time.
Man, am I blind? Am I blind? Is he here? Lee! Lee? No, he's not here. Okay. Well, I'll just leave through this gentle slope here.
Hang on. Better not to go rushing into anything.
You have to watch what you tell people.
Rely on somebody.
That wasn't very
you're
good.
in trouble. That's how it goes.
One of you, Lee. Is anybody here, Lee?
It's the same.
Lee! Where are you, asshole?
Hang on. Better not to go rushing into anything. I better keep out of it. People always talk.
That wasn't very clever.
But it's like the beginning of the day. I specifically made it morning earlier so I could, like, interact with people. See what I was doing. I guess maybe he's not in his home during the daytime?
Must be something about that story after.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Okay.
That wasn't
Hang
very
on.
clever.
Hang on. It's hold up. Hold up. Apparently, he just wanders the entire camp in Chapter 4. I find it funny that there's an entire thread about this exact problem I am currently running into. Thanks, game. Thanks for taking a character who had a defined schedule so I would always know where to find them, and made them roam randomly. That is extremely helpful towards playing your video game. God, this really is a Mr. Red game. The more I play it.
People always talk.
If you think.
That wasn't very clever.
About what? The Great Invocation has taken place.
No.
Be in his shoes.
You mean you took part in their folly?
I'm curious about the result.
Me too. Let me know when the
Something about
gurus
that
have
story
finished
after
making
all.
complete fools of themselves.
Okay.
Choose.
Must be something about that story
Let's
after.
see, what do you got here? Nothing. Okay. That's possible Squidward's in this. I don't know.
Keep it to yourself.
I don't know the name of the actor.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just saying, Mr. Red, you'd probably make a better game.
Rely on. Keep it to yourself.
I can't decide if that's an insult or not. So you can take that however you want to. Aha!
There was a time when I led a very different life. I was one of the best generals of this country. I've spent my whole life fighting for my country. But the nobles didn't like me because the king listened to my advice, and they knew I posed a threat to their dirty business. I hadn't counted on their insidiousness. They used the king's wife to get me. I was blamed for her pointless murder. King Robar had no other choice. The services I had rendered my country saved me from the gallows, but they robbed me of my freedom. One day I'll be free again, then I shall return and take revenge. I shall have my revenge.
Okay. Listen, I just want some armor.
I need better armor.
You'll first have to earn your armor. Apart from that, they don't come cheap.
Yeah, that's great. There's the big one. The last armor we will buy.
Give me the heavy armor.
This armor is the best piece you'll ever get inside the barrier. And
Not true.
believe me, it's worth the ore.
There are 3 better suits, one of which is a robe, and the other 2 are in-game. I looked it up. We don't even have a 2-hander still.
Can you teach me something?
I can help you to get stronger and more dexterous.
No, I need my skill points for magic. So, stick with that.
May I pass through here?
May I pass, Mr. Red? Yes, this is almost double the armor quality of our previous armor. And yeah, that's about as good as that's getting anytime now. Or anytime soon. Like I said, we'll get a robe better in later on, and then like as we're approaching the final boss, we'll get the second best armor, and almost immediately after I get that, get the best armor. Yeah, we have just become untouchable to most of the stuff we've been fighting so far. We'll see if I remember Blade 12. So what you're saying, Valerian, is the video game that Mr. Red's going to make is going to be called Weem. And he's going to say it like that, too. There's going to be a voice actor. He's going to pay real money to say Weem. As let's go turn this thing in and kill as we go, because we're going to need to do some sweeping. Excuse me.
Same old story every time.
See, now I want to hear Evo's Reem. Such a... I can picture it. I know what she sounds like. I've been her voice director. See you around, J. Palmer. I literally know what she sounds like. Wee. So what does it mean? Hang on. In universe, like in the game, we know what it means out of universe, so it's the name of the game. But like in universe, what's the game? Like, what's the meaning? Excuse me. What's the meaning of Reem? I don't know, the whole... So... Okay. How many of you have seen the Danny DeVito episode of Simpsons where Homer designs a car? And it's basically this eldritch monstrosity that everyone hates. That's Star Citizen. Or it would be if they ever actually released the damn thing. It's every dumb, random idea that pops into the developers' heads. Be like, oh, we should add that. Oh, we should add that. Oh, hang on, we could add this. Oh, what about this? No, not the the canyon arrow, excuse me. That's actually a different thing. Are you...
Hey, no sweat, man. Come over here.
Hi, Scorpio.
You okay?
I'm hiding away here. I don't care for the trash those guards are pulling off. But I've taken some pretty good stuff from the arsenal. If you need a weapon, just let me know.
So, the thing told me to kill everyone but Scorpio. I'm guessing this is why. Ooh, he's got money. Amulet of Strength. That's a plus 20 bonus. Nice. So there's some actually legitimately decent gear here. Including a two-hander that's actually more damage than what I have. I think. Yeah, the canyon arrow is a whole other thing. Canyon arrow! Sorry. Hang on. Canyon arrow. Yeah, no kidding about it. So we have 47 strength. We could actually wield that. And that is better. Well, screw it. Let's do it. Let's finally shift over to two-handers, shall we?
Show me what you have.
I'm going to stick with my armor. Yeah, I don't have an armor necklace, do I? I mean, I do. But a plus 20 strength necklace? That's probably worth it. That monstrosity. Unless, here, I've got some weapons. Remember, I am a certified arms dealer. Let's see, hang on, what would you like 12? Oh, the axes stack. And the mace is apparently stacked too. Oh, excuse me, the nail clubs. You want some nail clubs? I picked these up off of Gabos. Oh, wow, he might. Oh my god, he might actually clear me out of weapons. Oh my god, he still has money. Ooh, okay. Hang on, I'm gonna have to start selling stuff that isn't weapons. I've finally run out of swords. Okay, hang on. So let's get rid of some of these crap rings. Duplicate rings. We're almost there. Well, that's about to be redundant. Get rid of those. There we go. Okay. Wow, we didn't touch our gold. Good. We're still down to 3,000 gold. That was a merchant worth it. I'm shocked. Okay, so let's put on that wonderful amulet. Let's take off our previous amulet. It was only 5 armor. Contrast to 20 strength. I'll take that. And here's our new two-hander. Should we train two-hander to level 2? Is there a benefit? As weird as that sounds, of training to level 2? Level 2 two-hander costs 40 skill points. We can afford that. Like, or we could save up to raise magic, which takes more skill, but it takes like 7 more levels. If we go for everything, that's 11 more levels we need to get to afford everything. So that takes us to 28. You think we'll actually hit level 28 in this game? You know what? Idea. Oh, absolutely. Here's hoping the remake actually is exactly that, off the deeper end. I guess we're gonna have to go back to looting soon, too. By soon, I mean now. Okay, this take too long. I could also go kill those hunters for a few hundred of my ore back. Not that I'm a horrifically brutal murderer. Although... I could... Would you kill a man for a few hundred ore? It's like Limbo, but with murder. How low can you go? Yeah, the remake... Whoop. Last I checked, still doesn't even have a proper release window. Like, they're talking maybe next year, but even that's in the realm of I know that when the initial demo came out, yeah, it was a while ago now, there was a lot of not positive feedback. I don't know if they did anything with that demo. I don't know if they actually adjusted it or changed it or anything.
Hang on.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes. Rushing into anything.
Let's see if Lee's back at this freaking house right now. Hey, he is. Look around. Lee.
Hello.
Okay.
I want to learn more about fighting with a two-handed sword.
First of all, you need to change your basic stance. Hold the sword vertically, grasp the hilt firmly in both hands, and hold it at the side of your body. Bring it down quickly and swing the blade over your shoulder. Now's your chance to do a quick slash to your right. Your opponent won't stand a chance of coming at you. Or bring the sword down from the top left in a forward thrust to drive your opponent back. Spin round to give your next blow the necessary momentum to strike your opponent down. If it isn't enough, use your remaining swing to wield the sword again. When you've finished your attack, block your opponent and wait for an opening to strike again. The key to success is varying your stances and changing positions.
Yay. So now we have that too. Increases our crit chance to 10%, for what that's worth. I can't properly show off how it looks because we're in town and everyone will be like, oh my god! He pulled out his sword! What do we do? What do we do? He's got a sword. You idiots. We all have swords! Timing on that is weird. There's a Gothic mobile game? Okay, who put out the Gothic mobile game? Mr. Red, was that you? Did you put out a mobile game? I've actually thought about this question before, if you don't mind me just rambling while I'm wandering back to town. I've thought, like, holodeck scenario, right? So I have truly infinite and adaptable interface to make games. Would I ever make a mobile game? And the more I think about that question, the more my answer returns back to No. I could see me making console games. I could see me making computer games. Even in like a true, like I said, total holodeck situation where I have a perfect interface to make the game exactly how I want it to. I just don't have anything in me to have any interest in making something mobile. I do believe that there is such a thing as good mobile gaming. I just kind of don't care. You know what I mean? Maybe that's just too much taint. Right? Like, maybe I'm just too tainted by how much mobage there is and how much the mobile gaming market is just this gargantuan pile of toxic, viscous sludge. I don't know. Like, I don't even have a hypothetical. What do you do with a mobile game? See, I usually value reach in any game that gives it off the deeper end. So as a consequence, I tend to use big two-handers, like I did in Bloodborne, to use an example. But what's funny is I'm also really big on reflexes. So a weapon that attacks quickly or lets me parry quickly is also something I value. So you can see how those two things kind of don't really jive very well. I could see like an actual puzzle game going on. Does this game have puzzles? Yeah. Well, how do I lie to her? Let's see. You know what? Yes. This game does have a puzzle. The interface. Okay, save. How do I play the game is the first puzzle of the game. Okay, so there's a bunch of people outside. That's a bad sign. Doors closed. That's a worse sign.
Look at that. It's a guy from the new camp.
So what? What business is it of yours?
Your mine's gonna be ours soon.
Yeah? Well, dream on.
Sorry, but I can't risk you telling anyone about it.
Hang on, I don't want any trouble.
You should have thought of that before you showed your face here.
Hey, what the?
Go, boys! Let's get him!
Okay, I'm not dealing with that nonsense. I know I just got new armor, but that's like 5 armored dudes. And they hurt. Are you gonna help or hinder? Okay, they're running. Oh, Jesus, they're still following me. I can't even draw my weapon. No! Oh, and they go to kill me, too. Wow! Okay. We are gamers. Oh. We're gonna try that? Because I was not ready for that at all. Oh wow, they're barely worth anything, too. Oof, they hurt like hell, though. Jesus. I killed 2 of them. Okay, hang on. One more attempt. I was using the wrong attacks. That cost me a few hits there. Why do I not have my spell equipped anymore? did not. God, maybe I shouldn't become a mage. Magic seems to suck a little. One more attempt, for real. Just walk in and not swinging.
Run back to your mommy!
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead. Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
Damn it! God, the timing is so freaking terrible on the two-hander. I had that, and I couldn't successfully swing my freaking sword. Ah, okay. I had that. God damn it. Alright, I give up. Sigh. They just do way too much damage through my brand new armor that I apparently got for nothing. Third best suit in the frickin' game.
Yeah. Hey,
Go!
I think Dakota was right. They suddenly weren't doing any damage to me. I think there was some invisible guy shooting me over there. Just by virtue of being near the wall. Oh, right. Sorry. I guess... I don't need to murder all you.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
Oh, okay. So I guess we are actually murdering all of you. I'm okay with that. You deserve this.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
Also, the river was a good call to go to. That guy just drowned. Yeah, murder is nature's way of being like, leave me alone. Just go away. Maybe I should dump all my points into strength instead of raising magic. See, now I'm torn. There's no respec. I'll have to think about that. Alright, what am I doing? I guess it wants me to keep going back to the camp. Rear gate this time, though. Yeah. I'll be honest, that had not occurred. My first thought was to go to the mine. But apparently I need to go talk to Diego first. Huh. Oh, thank God. Okay. Whoa there! Physics. We are physicsing. actually really quick here. These two people tried to kill me in a past timeline. I won't murder you. You're welcome. I'm gonna rob you, though. Remember that dude was like, hey, come do my quest. And then I came out here and they're like, all right, we're going to kill you now and steal all your stuff. Peace. Oh! I can't even do it. Oh! That's what it is, Mr. Red. It's weeb. That's the death sound. Something in that game gives that noise as a death sound. Which is better than, don't you forget me. Like 3 people in the audience are going to get that. Ironically, it has been unforgettable. Ever since. While we're here, just have some fun. I love how reliable that is. I don't think I failed to do that bug once. That is a 100% consistent bug. I described it in length earlier, but here's the super summarized version. So you see that obvious seam in the terrain directly to my left? What you might not be able to see at this angle is that it's a little bit more visible there. You can see how the 2 planes don't actually connect. So in coding terms, there's a plane that goes up, and there's a plane that goes here, and there's a gap there. So if I jump up into the gap, it's not sure what to do with me, so it defaults me. You'll also notice I have trouble running down it, because I'm running into the lower plane, which even though it's only a single pixel high, still has collision. I have to like jump over it to get down this slow, but if I try to jump up it, oh, hang on, that's the first time I failed. There we go. It defaults my Z-axis. Yep. It's actually good programming, as weird as that sounds. Not the bug itself, the way it recovers from it.
So you ventured out of your new camp. That was mighty stupid of you.
What? What do you mean?
Haven't you heard about the attack on your mine?
What?
Sorry, but we can't let you go shooting your mouth off.
Hey, I don't want any trouble.
You should have thought of that before.
Look, I've had about enough of this.
So have I. Kill him.
Yeah, it's the arrows. The arrows just completely bypass my armor. Wow.
Put the...
Wow. Well, I don't need to kill these people. I'd love to. It'd be very satisfying, but let's not. Although, actually, you know what I could do? Can I see the appeal? I can see why people liked this when it came out. Is that a valid? I think it's a valid answer. But yeah, apparently this amazing armor has like no arrow defenses because those just murdered me. Let's see if we can repeat the Turquoise strategy here. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and make a like in mid-combat save here. Target the guys behind you. Yeah, see, once they don't have their archers, they don't do nearly as much damage to me. I mean, again, what was your opposition to this? Baldur's Gate 2? Daggerfall? Stay down. Forever. That's enough jack for loot. 10 ore. I think it's the 10 ore I paid him to protect me. By the way, I'll be getting my refund. Thanks. I mean, being honest, as much as I heap scorn upon Baldur's Gate 2, it's kind of in a similar space, isn't it? That's the big one from this era, and the one that was doing the best for itself. Still not at the point of making a splash. It was still very niche. But still, that's probably your two heavy hitters, Gothic and Baldur's Gate 2. At least until Morrowind came out. Perfect, Colgrim. I can't wait. Alright. It feels like that wasn't everyone. That's because it wasn't. I have already experienced it living Earth. I have in fact given up on it already.
Run back to your mommy!
Just leave all that. Alright. Bunch of dead guards. Should have killed them in my sleep. And by my sleep, I mean their sleep. Killing him in my sleep would be a little different. Here's a question. When did Gothic 2 come out? Because this game is the kind of game I would have vetoed if it wasn't Gothic.
Hey, shh, be quiet.
Hello, Diego. What's the meaning of all this hide-and-seek business?
Haven't you heard?
Heard what?
The old mine
Look at
cave.
his bow.
The fire mages were assassinated, and there are plans to raid the free mine.
What? What are you talking about?
I feel like he's talking about something fairly self-explanatory. Nothing he said was unusual. Do you not understand English?
How could the old mine cave in?
One of the diggers who survived it told us that they were digging, and they hit an underground river on the bottom level. When the water gushed into the mine, one of the supports broke, and the entire upper section collapsed. Only a handful of people managed to escape from the mine.
Why are the fire mages dead?
That's a long story.
Well, then fricking tell it to me.
Just tell me about it. It's not the first long story I've had to listen to.
Well then, luckily I was in the ore baron's house when they got the news that the mine had collapsed. Gomez was hopping mad when he heard about the accident, and he was afraid that his position could be at stake.
Of course. Who controls the ore controls the colony as well.
That's right. Since he has no source of income anymore, the goods from the outside world won't come in anymore either. Nobody will work for him if he doesn't get another source of income soon.
And that's the reason for the raid on the free mine?
To be honest, that's Gomez's only chance to maintain his power. 2 hours ago, 24 guards set out for the free mine.
Right.
I've seen the guards in front of the locked gates.
Stay away from them. They'll attack anybody approaching the camp. They are afraid of somebody avenging the raid on the free mine.
Right. Hey, Zach Taft. So, no kidding. Mine safety, yeah, ain't that a thing? Thank you for the donation, Vigilant. I have no plans to watch it myself. I've actually heard decent things about the first one, but then again, Walter Goggin is amazing, so... I will put that towards Fallout London and Old World Blues. And if you want to pick a third one...
That's mad. I need to warn the new camp.
Then you must hurry up. They'll have almost reached the free mine.
But they never get through the fortifications of the new camp.
They don't need to get through them. A few months ago, they found a path that leads over the mountains and right to the free mine, and nobody else knows about it.
Alright, in that case, we'll go with PB Good Fate. Pick a game.
Take care.
I love how Diego also just watched me fight those guards and didn't raise a finger to help. FF. That's extremely vague, PB Good Fate. I was hoping for something slightly more specific. Like, seriously, Diego. Maybe help me out a little bit next time. Oh, at least I have a spell of recall now. Well, 2 recalls.
I'm glad you returned. Something terrible has happened.
Let me guess, the free mine has been assaulted by the guards from the old camp. Nobody saw them coming?
Hang on. How? But of course. You found out about it in the old camp. Gorn arrived here just before you did. What could have caused Gomez to dare to take such an aggressive step? He should be aware.
Well, he's an idiot.
This act can only provoke war.
The old mine collapsed after water seeped in.
Collapsed? Of course. Then the whole thing makes sense. Gomez has his back to the wall. He's more dangerous than ever. Now that he doesn't have anything left to lose, he'll do anything.
Gomez has had all of the magicians of fire killed.
Had them killed? Why in Beliar's name would he do a thing like that?
They were against the attack on the free mine and opposed Gomez.
Then we're all doomed. Without the other 6 magicians, we'll never be able to control the concentrated power of the massive ore mound. But in spite of that, I thank you for passing this dangerous message on to me.
You're welcome.
Nefarious said I was ready to wear the robe of a magician of water.
Then I welcome you to our community.
Does that mean that I now belong to the Guild of the Magicians of Water?
Not yet. First you need to take the Oath of Water.
Okay.
I'm ready to take the oath.
Now speak the words of the oath. I swear by the might of the gods.
I swear
What?
by the might of the gods.
I couldn't hear you under
By
that.
the power of the holy water.
And by the power of the holy water.
That my knowledge and my deeds from now on and forever shall be one with the water.
That my knowledge and my deeds from now on and forever shall be one with the water.
Until my body shall return to the realm of Beliar, and the source of my life shall dry out.
Until my body shall return to the realm of Beliar, and the source of my life shall dry out.
Wear this robe as a sign of your bond with the holy water and with Adanos.
Cool.
Hello.
Hi.
What did you see in the free mine?
After I returned from the ruined monastery, I wanted to drop by at Ockles, the boss of the free mine. But when I arrived, there were corpses lying everywhere. I just spotted some guards entrenching themselves at the entrance to the mine.
How could so many mercenaries be defeated by only 24 guards?
It looked like an ambush to me. Nobody would have expected attackers to cross the mountains. The element of surprise can multiply the force of a troop.
Okay.
What have you got planned now?
Our entire defense strategy will have to be changed. That takes time. Until Lee and his people are ready, I'll join Cord's provisional guard.
Are you planning a counterattack?
Not yet, but the day will come. If ever you're looking for me, start here and walk towards the mine. I'll be on guard there.
Okay.
For the honor of magic.
So this is interesting. I'm actually looking at the stuff here. The armor we're wearing is 55... Nope. Hang on. Yeah. 55 weapons armor, 10 arrow armor, 25 fire armor. The robe he is offering me is 70 weapons armor, 10 arrow, 45 magic, or 45 fire, and then 20 magic. So better in literally every way. Why did I buy the stupid heavy armor like 20 seconds ago? Metaphorically speaking. God damn it. Like, I can understand it being better in fire and magic defense, but why does it have higher weapons armor? I mean, we did fight the guards with it, although that was mostly optional. But, like, what? Alright, whatever. Can I have that robe, please?
I'd like to wear the high robe of water.
It is not yet time for you to wear the high robe.
Why not?
Can you instruct me?
There's much you need to learn.
Well, whatever. First circle of magic.
I am ready to enter the first circle.
To enter the first of the magic circles means learning to use magic runes. Each rune contains the structure of a special magic spell. By using your own magic powers, you'll be able to cast the magic of the rune. But in contrast to the magic scrolls, which are magic formulas as well, the magic power of the rune ensures that the structure of the spell endures. Every rune is a source of magic power, which you can fall back on any time. Your own magic power is used up when you use a rune, just as with a spell scroll. With every circle you enter, you learn to use further runes as well. Use the power of the runes to recognize yourself.
I am ready to enter the second circle.
You have learned to understand the runes. Now it is time to deepen this understanding. When you join the second circle, you will learn the foundations of stronger battle spells, and above all, the secret of healing. But you need to learn much if you want to recognize the true secrets of magic. You know that you can use every rune as often as you like, until you've used up all your own powers. But before you act, think about the point of your actions. You have obtained powers with which you may easily conjure up death and destruction. But a true magician only uses magic when it's necessary. Understand the situation, then you'll recognize the power of the runes.
Could you teach me the third circle?
I can't teach you anything. You don't have enough experience.
When you sent me to the Magicians of Fire, you mentioned there was somebody.
Well, I had hoped we could make it without his help, but the way things are developing...
Who is he?
All right. Many, many years ago.
Give me the shortened version, please.
Be patient.
Now.
Well, when we, the 12 magicians, created the barrier back then, our magic powers were directed and controlled by a 13th magician.
A 13th magician? I thought there were only 12.
Most people who did not experience the early days of the colony believe that. This 13th magician was our leader. All this took place before we were divided into the circles of fire and water. But he left the old camp, which was once the only camp of the colony.
What is this 13th magician called?
His name is Zardus. Hardly anybody remembers the old stories about him. The ones who do just call him the Necromancer.
Why did he leave the old camp?
He started to investigate the invocation of undead and magical creatures. Gomez was not the only one who began to worry. Most of the other magicians opposed him as well, and his unholy deeds.
What happened then?
Unlike Gomez, he was no butcher, so he avoided the conflict and left.
Where is this magician today?
He lives in seclusion, in his tower in the middle of the Orc land. That's just about the southernmost point of the colony.
I'd like to wear the high robe of water.
It is not yet time for you.
Damn it. Okay.
I'll make my way to Zardes and ask him for help.
He's the only one that can help us now. If he knows no way out or doesn't want to help us,
He will.
there is one other problem.
Okay.
A problem?
Yes, over the years we've tried to get in touch with Zardes several times, but it looks like he prefers to remain undisturbed.
What does that mean?
None of the messengers ever return from his tower. You'll have to find a way to get past his creatures.
Looks like this is going to be interesting.
What I'd use?
How will I get past his creatures?
If I knew that, I would tell you. I'd advise you to do some research in our library. Maybe you'll find something in the old books about the strengths and weaknesses of magically invoked creatures.
I'll rummage through the library, and don't worry, I'll be back.
I can't. May you return.
Okay. Oh crap, they put me in the room. Is this better? Okay, it is not. Well, I mean, it's better in some ways, but yeah, let's switch back to armor. Just go Google it. God! Stop bugging me. Okay. Sure.
It's the same story every time.
Must be something.
You didn't see that.
Hey. Go.
Take care.
So, once upon a time, my niece was playing an RPG, it doesn't matter which one. And she ended up, like, spacing for a bit and was thinking about something else. She started chatting with a friend, and then she died. It's like, oh, crap. And that game did not have autosaves. And she got so mad that she put the game down, and to my knowledge, has never actually gone back to it. You can say whatever you want about that. I actually kind of sympathize. She doesn't like time waste, right? She doesn't have to like having to redo stuff. But it is funny to me. Because, yeah, we get a little accustomed to autosaves.
He's gone.
They don't have to be constant autosaves, but like, I've just finished a major cutscene. Baldur's Gate 3 has specific triggers for autosaves. Like, literally, there's a painted spot on the ground, you know, that says, hey, there's a major thing coming up, save here.
No. And for the honor of there to by using your with
I am.
you but you know but on
Could you teach me?
I can.
I'd like.
It is not yet. He's if
He.
there. Yeah, but it wouldn't. You'll.
How?
If I may.
I'll,
May you return in one.
Yeah, actually. Thankfully, we technically didn't lose much time there. It was just dialogue, and I can skip through dialogue. But, whoops. Anyways. Moving on.
some people never learn.
Hang on. Better not to go rushing into anything.
No, depending on how you define skippable cutscenes determines when the first game is with that, but I can always point to Ninja Gaiden, which is an NES game as a reminder, for having fully skippable cutscenes. Yeah, this is the Mash A variety, which, for the record, we do count as skippable cutscenes. A lot of BioWare games do the same thing, but also that predates BioWare as well, because Final Fantasy IV on the SNES has the mashable A skippable cutscenes. Hey, Talmarid. You have chosen an interesting game to join us for this. The good news is we can now teleport to the two polar opposite ends of the map. The downside is that's it. Those are the two teleports we have so far. Whenever Warcraft 3 came out, they also had, as I've praised many times, very complex and well-designed skippable cutscenes. Like, honestly, it is legitimately bonkers what they did to make those cutscenes skippable. That's what I assumed, but I'm actually here for a specific reason, not just generally to get to the orc stuff. I sold all my weapons, so I need more fungibles here. Just in case I need more money, which I probably will. Or maybe I'm past money at this point, who knows. At some point we will reach a point where money stops being useful. But I was peeking ahead at the walkthrough, and let's just say that rather than waste our time, since there is a mandatory puzzly section up ahead, we're going to go ahead and pick up something before we go to the next area. Wait, in reference to what, Mook? I'm sorry. Oh, money not long be in the game. Listen, we can't get rid of our money in real life. How would we know which people were better than which other people? Congrats, Mr. Red. Progress is progress. Alright, so... let's see, I'm going this way, I think? Nope. I am wrong. I sure hope I didn't accidentally sell this damn thing. I have to find an alternative if I did. Alternative. Okay, or I'm in the wrong spot. Hang on. On the way to the sect camp, you'll see a bridge on your right, which is to the Black Goblins. I know where that is. It's Black Goblin Cave, which we spent quite a while clearing out. Don't cross that bridge, but go further. Kill lizards and turn right upwards. You're above the bridge. Okay, so, hang on. I think that's over this way. Yeah, that was the barrier right there, push-ups. Some bee or fly or, you know, elk was just trying to walk out of the barrier and having an unpleasant time in the doing. I wonder if animals learn to stay on the barrier. That is a lot of these things. Wow, okay. Good morning, Braven. In lore? No, no sense, but we've walked the full breadth of the prison several times this time, in this game. Too many times, really. Get our fungibles here, just in case. I think there's also a lizard stuck in the terrain. I mean, that's power progression, Strud. That's the benefit of staircase leveling. When you go up in power, it's a bump. I was so wigged up by those guards murdering me earlier. I'm going with no push-ups. I mean, the story and the setting itself might be interesting, but simply having a lore explanation for something is not an inherent positive. Yeah, it's one of the detriments of scaling. Alright, it's a level 3 fly. Ah, it's killing me! It's killing me! I did not hit that button. You even saw because I was starting to go into first-person mode to look down so I could see where I was. Yeah, this. Okay, so there's the bridge over there. Whoa, ho, 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 there. Everything down here. There's a cave up here I'm looking for, and my instructions for finding it are vague. It is above the Black Goblin Bridge. There's an other path, to the right and backwards, and a cave with a door. Sure, push-ups, why not? It was put there by the queue to keep Zero out. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I guess I sincerely doubt it. There's not a lot of reason for it to actually be there. Never do anything with it in the show proper, so why bother? There is. There are, in fact, two. I love how it just says spell scroll. Doesn't tell me the spell. No idea what spell I just picked up. It's just a spell. What did you just loot? Magic. There it goes. Okay, or camera get. Alright, now we're ready to progress. It's not great damage, but whatever. It is golem killing damage. That's what we need it for. Okay. All right. Where are we going exactly? Yeah, I've got a weapon. What is it? Metal. What does it do? Hurts things. Right. You know, I was talking about landmark design earlier. I'm not sure this game could do landmark design. The render radius is so short, I can't see anything. Like, I'm looking for a tower, but I don't see a tower. Because the render radius is, excellent, is what we'll call it. And it's nighttime, which is just helping everything. There's the wooden fort. It's not where we're going. Huh. Here's the water. Dakota says there's a tower over here somewhere. Does that count? I'm gonna try it. I gotta save up there anyways if it's not. This is probably not it. And a mold hour push-ups. Sad that I know that off the top of my head. But then again, I did just finish my thoughts on TOS very recently. Like last week, so. I guess that's a tower up there. Okay, let's go back up the cliff here. This is how I teleport around. I just keep saves wherever. Sakes. Looks like way too small of a tower. So this is also a no-go. Alright. Am I not where I think I am? No, I am. I am. So it's not that little thing, it's not this little thing. Is there directions in the game? Let's see here. A tower in the middle of Orkland. That, okay, that's some fantastic directions. Well, I accept that. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. You're right. We got some legs, I'm telling you. We do not skip leg day. Perfect. That is what I wanted to do, right? That is the interaction I was going for. God damn it, come on! Oh, crash! An honest-to-goodness crash. Okay. Possibly? I don't even know at this point. Oh, hey, a labeled map. Holy crap. I didn't think such a thing was possible. I believe that's our second crash. After getting the game running. It's like... Okay, so we're here. Alright, I see where it wants me to go. That's actually a bit of a trip from here. That's assuming you actually bought the map, of course, for learning. You did buy the map, right? I'm not gonna question that. No questions here. Heck. Oh man, this game is so charming. Quick, tell me, I don't know how to glaze something. I'm naming my firstborn child after this game. There's a tower. I see a tower. I think that's it. Hello, Germosfer. I have to go around, of course. Or... let's see if I can glitch my way up here. Glitches. Don't let me down. Maybe I shouldn't, since I literally just crashed. Okay, those Wow. Okay. Uh-huh. Yes, we have now found Raptor Pluses. Cool. That's not saying much. Without add-ons, FF11 can't be Alt F4. I hope there's no upgraded RBs. Oh god, tree! Tree branch. My ancient nemesis. Yeah, I don't know if I'm capable of killing all this stuff following me right now. Alright. I'm gonna come back after an early lunch break. I think that's what we're gonna do here. I can only take so much of this in one day.